No.
Shamizi.
Shamidi is crazy.
I'm a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walking, I'm a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walking out, no in the streets, watch me teach, keeping prophecies, got your Pharisees, cause these haters always clapping me a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch you walking, nigga. Dancing in this bitch, and you walking out the line, seeing I know you don't believe it's out the car, not holy fire, nigga. That's the ball, I'ma slap you like Nehemiah, nigga. Real nigga, son of baptized, you the ride. I'm a public enemy, Chuck D. When I bring my name, UET, rap from WD. Call me something great like David B. Roger 3, son of Kanye, and one of some D. Yellow Pharaoh, Mafia, with HOV, I'm RD. Something like a ride, getting towards like pop. Next to my city like Diddy, hold on, bother me, I'm on my jet. Like Prince, must establishing a monarchy. Shoot like Trey Relief, that's the Harvey, I'm highly. Born like a D, it's my real life, no comedy. For West State property, shout out to committee, Jimmy, Honda, with Billy, my father's day, he raised me. Muhammad corrected me, cause the young said, warrior, get off your ass, shit. Cross the line like the Zari, I caught this, I put a toe tank up on body, fuck the tribe, beat the taste, boy, I'm Gucci like Gucci, no limit, goes to soldiers, and prepare for the hard. I'm a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend. Living legend, watch me walk it, I'm a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walk it out, no in the streets, watch me teach, keeping prophecies, got your Pharisees, cause these haters always clocking me a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walk it, nigga. I'm east out the hood, boy, I regulation like it, boy, I'm Tip Harris, urban legend, oh boy, I got zero tolerance, ain't sound like body, boy, bust around, bust a leave the news, school like that's a chore, I'm on tip through your speaker, bust a big boy, they love me like I'm king around the murk bar, it's just a damn dash, boy, I'm just moving hard, I think them leads to my first milli, then I push a T in the game, that's hard billy, and break down cash money with like a milli, that's a little wheezy, your new shit just an X on my album like breathing, catch me with my dog sound like super cheesy, I made y'all was practice, that's too easy, nigga with attitude, oh shade on a good day, you next hit the hard, I'm a Kaepernick, I'm a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walk it, I'm a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walk it out, no in the streets, watch me teach, keeping prophecies, got your Pharisees, cause these haters always clocking me a living legend, LL, I'm a living legend, watch me walk it, nigga.
We to let's make sure we got audio on the YouTube real quick, Baba Kashab.
What's on, Kurt? The Israelite School University Practical Knowledge out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Under Commander General YAHANNA. We here today for the memorial blowing of the trumpet.
Everybody,
the Lord.
Everybody clap it up for the memorial. You understand me? Now, the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets is very important in Israel, and we will be going over that today. You understand me? First, giving shouts out to all the brothers and sisters that's here with us today. Go ahead, clap it up for yourselves for being present. You understand me? It's kind of hard for Southern Kingdom to be on time, but we made it happen. You know what I'm saying? Me in Judite time. You know, the Judite timing. You know what I'm saying? But the water for that, and also a hand clap for all the brothers and sisters that be joining us online. Y'all make sure y'all check in with us. Let us know that y'all here. You understand me? We got Tazadox on the ones and twos, so he'll be making sure that we get some of y'all comments up, man. Make sure y'all let us know that y'all are with us today, because we would like to know, you know what I'm saying, that y'all are joining us in this feast day today. And with that, let's see here what we got here. Give me 1 second. There we go. All right, with that, Imadium, which means to stand. Get our first reader up here. never seen you. That's your sword. We don't need it right now. Oh, shit. Do it.
Azana Yasbanya Hawada Banya Sharala.
Azana Yasbanya Hawada Banya Shalom.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrakata.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrakata. You got a bloody horn, my boy.
Oh, man.
Of all days, that horn gotta be blown today.
Laya Shala.
Laya Shala. All right. Go ahead and grab that one. All right, we're gonna start with our prayers. Amayin Wapa Yaha Kodah. Saw, just turn and face the east. We'll start with the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and the English.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakutka. Taba'ah. Ratzaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Natalanaw. Lakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalakanaw. Kabawafnaw. Kasalaknaw. Kabawafinaw. Wala'ah. Dabi'ainaw. Manasai one. Abal, Awushaynaw, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Wahala, Wahatapara, Awalamyam, Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power and the glory forever. So be it.
We pray for the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua. Baba Kasha. Natalanawa. Hakach. Barapa'ah. Kal Makala. Wakal Madawa. Hakach. Latahar. Hamatazarayim. Lamakia. Haka. Arakawa. Hatamala. Lagarashan. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Walaman. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua, please give us the power. The power to heal all manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the leper. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Pray for Israel in Hebrew. Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua. Barak Lanaw. Wayasha'Allah. Mahabayah. Saporia. Barak. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The Wadaman. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahushua. Bless us and Israel and the schools. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew.
Psalms 121.
Psalms 121. Skip this drum. Where's Psalms 121? Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah. Ayanya.
Ahohoyim. Bayan.
Yaba'ah.
Azoria. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shamayam. Wa'aratza. All your thun. Lamawat. Regalka. All Yanawam. Shemarka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayashan. Shawamar. Yasha'Allah. Yahweh. Shamarka, Yahweh, Tzalka, Al-Yad, Yamyanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'ah, Yakaka, Wayarach, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makalra, Yashamar, Athnapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'afka, Wabawaka, Ma'aita, Abalam. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
Psalm 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim. Al Dami Yalaka. Al Dakarash. Al Tashakwat. Al Kaya. Hana. Our Yabyaka. Yahama Wa. Ma. Shana. Yaka. Sha'awa. Ra'ash. Al-Imaka. Re'ayram. Ya'ira Yamwa. Sawad. Wa. Ya. Daya Aitazawa. Al Tazapawanyaka. Amarwa. Lakau. Wa. Wanakakidam. Magalia. Wala'ah. Yazakar. Sham Yasha'Allah. Iwad Kaya. Now Aitazawa. La. Yakadwa. Al Yaka. Vaya. Yakarathwa. Alya. Yadawam. Wayashima Ilium. Mawa'aba. Wahagaryam. Gabal. Wa'amawan. Wa'amalat. Halasha. Am Yashabya. Tazawar. Gam Ashawar. Nalawa. Imam. Hayawa. Zorawad. Labanya Lawat. Salah. Aisha. Laham. Kamadian. Kasayasa Ra'a. Kayabyan. Balakal. Kwayashwan. Nashamadwa. Ba'ayanda Ara. Hayawa. Daman. La Adama. Shayatamwa. Nadiyab. Nadiyamawa. Ka'ira. Wakazaba. Katizamana. Kauna Sayakamwa. Ashar. Amarwa. Nayarasha. Lanawa. Na'awath. Alahaya. Shayatamwa. Kagagala. Kakwash. Lapanyaraka. Ka'ash. Daba'ira. Ya'ira. Wakala Abba. Talahat. Haryam. Khan. Daradatma. Basa Irika. Wabasa Wapathka. Dabahalam. Mala'ah. Panyaham. Kwalawan. Wayabakwashwa. Shemka. Yahweh. Yabashwa. Wayabahawa. Ayai. Wayakaparwa. Wayabadwa. Wayada Iwa. Kayata. Shemka. Yahweh. Labaka. Al Yanawam. Al Ratazah. Psalms 83 in the English.
Keep not thy silence.
Keep not thy silence.
O power.
O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
Be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For
For
lo,
lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee
And they that hate
have lifted up the head.
lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
And consulted against thy hidden
And
ones.
consulted against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
let us cut them off from being a nation.
That the name of Yahshua
That the name of Yahshua
may be no more in
may
remembrance.
be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee.
are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Israelites
and Ishmaelites
of Moab
Moab
and the Hagarenes, Gebal
Baal
and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with
So
them.
also was joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah,
Salah.
do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
unto the Midianites.
as to Sisera,
As to Sisera.
as to Jabin,
As to Jabin.
at the brook of Kison,
At the brook of Kison.
which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
Became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like a red.
and like Zeheb.
Like said.
Yea, all their princes as Zabah,
All their princes at the bottom.
and as Amunah,
And as Amunah
who said,
said,
let us take to ourselves
let's take to ourselves
the house of power
the houses of power
in possession.
possession.
On my power,
Oh my power.
make them like a wheel,
Make them like a wind.
as the stubble before the wind,
Stumble before the wind.
as the fire burns the wood,
The fire burns the wood.
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
The flames set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
So first you deal with thy temper.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
Make them afraid of thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame.
that they may seek thy name.
They may seek thy name.
O Yahweh,
Oh Yahweh.
let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Let them be confounded in trouble forever.
Yea,
Yea.
let them be put to shame
Let them be put to shame.
and perish, that men may know
That men may know
that thou,
thou,
whose name alone
whose name alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the most high
art the most high
over all the earth.
over all the earth.
All right, with that, Sar means to turn, face forward, and Yeshabian, which means to sit. Get a Lord a hand clap for them prayers, man. I know. Ooh-wee. Feel like I got my cardio in for the night, man. Like I say, man, I always say this, man. I gotta say it again. It's a tradition. You know them prayers be hitting when you got that little sweat in between your elbows. Little sweat right there. That's how you know you've been getting it in. All right, what we got? So we're gonna be reading from Leviticus 23 today. Today is a high holy day unto the Lord. You are supposed to treat your high holy days just like you would treat Easter or Christmas. You know, when you was in a Christian church, the first thing you would do Christmas, Easter coming up, you go ahead and buy you a brand new suit, brand new canary yellow suit to wear to the church house. You understand me? When Christmas coming up, you make sure that you there when the doors open up. We got to make sure we keep that zealous spirit for the truth, because we was very zealous for them lies. Let's make sure we zealous for the truth. So the water for everybody who's here with us today, man, because just like how y'all ain't missing no Easter service, y'all ain't missing no high holy day, and that's a good thing. That's the Lord loves that. The Lord smiles down on y'all for being here. But with that, we're gonna get straight into Leviticus, and we're gonna read that Hebrew and then English. You know, just so y'all know, today is a Sabbath service. The high holy day is a traditional Sabbath. During the Sabbath, it is our tradition that we read the scriptures in the Hebrew first and then in the English to give you a full circle understanding of what's being said, while the priests of the Lord also break down exactly what you're hearing. And we're gonna get a couple of brothers up here to read with us so we can make sure that we got, you know what I'm saying, make sure that we mix it up a little bit. You understand? But with that, you can start when you're ready.
Start, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Karokan. Book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 1. Wayadabar Yahweh al-Mashal la-Amar. Verse 2. Dabar al-Banya Yasharala wa Amarath Alham Mawaidia Yahweh Ashar Takwara'a Takwara'a Atam Makwara'a Kwadash Allah Ham Mawaidia. Verse 3. Shashath Yam Ta Aisha Mala'aka Wabayam Wabayawam Hashabaya Aya Shabath one Makwara'a Kwadash Ka Mala'aka La'a the Aishawa Shabath Hawa'a La Yahweh Bakal Mawa Shabath Yakam. Verse 4. Allah Mawaidia Yahweh Makwara'aya Kwadash Ashar Takwara'a Atam Bamawaidim item. Verse 5. Bakharash Hara'ashwan Baraba'aya Aishura Lacharash Bayan Ha'irabium Pasach Lanahawa Pasach Lahawa. Verse 6. Waba Chamasha Aishura Wayam Lacharash Hazar Chad Hamata Zawat La Yahweh Shaba'ai Yam Matazawat Ta'akalwa. Verse 7. Bayawam Hara'ashwan Makwara'a Kwadash Yahaya Lakam Kal Mala'akat Ibada La'a the Aishua. Verse 14. I'll go to verse 14. Verse 8. Wahakarabatham Asha La Yahweh Shaba'ai Yam Bayawam Hashabayaya Makara'a Kwadash Kal Mala'akat Ibada La'a the Aishua. Verse 9.
Do 11.
Wayadabar Yahweh al-Masha la-Amar. Verse 10. Dabar al-Banya Yasharala wa Amarat Alham Kaya Laba'awa Taba'awa Al Ha'arataza Ashar Anya Nathan Lakam Wakwatazaratham Ath Wakatazayara Waha Ba'atham Ath Aymar Ra'ashya Kwatazayar Kam Al Hakahan. Verse 11. Wahanaya Ath Ha'aymar Lapanya Yahweh Laratazakan Laratazakam Macharath Hashabath Yanayapnawa Hakahan.
English. Oh shit.
In the English, Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying.
So just so y'all know, this is the Lord speaking to Moses, giving him the breakdown of what we're talking about today, which is one of the high holy days. But this chapter specifically will be talking about all the high holy days, and we'll go over all of them very briefly. But this was the time where Moses was getting this direction, the structure for the Lord. This, what we got to take from that, you know what I'm saying? I know this is just one verse, but we could take something from this, right? You understand me? Instruction to the Lord is very important. So important that this is the first thing that needs to be said, that the Lord has told Moses this. So when the Lord said, then it needs to be done. This is the running theme of the Bible, and it is absolutely the common theme of what we're going to be reading today. Read.
Verse 2. Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations. Even these are my feasts. Verse 3, 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest, and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Lord in all your dwellings.
So the Most High is such a gracious power. You understand me? He allowed for us to have 6 days of work and an absolute day where there is no work to be done. The problem with what we're living with today is we're living in a society, in a world where they don't honor the Most High God's Sabbath services. They don't honor the Most High God's Sabbath. They created their own Sabbath for us to honor, and that lets you know that's prime example why we in hell. You see what's happening in Gaza today. You see what's happening in Israel. They're fighting. The World War III is we on the brink of World War III to this right now. You understand me? And it's none other than a lot of these things that lead up to that is because one of which is that we aren't allowed to have our Sabbath when we need to have our Sabbath. Like these little things is why the Most High God is going to destroy the world that we live in. You got to understand, and y'all got to make sure that y'all are being obedient to the Most High God right now, so that we stay ready, so that we don't have to get ready. One of which is being obedient, and one of the key obediences that we talking about right now is being obedient to the high holy days. Can you read?
If I could add, go ahead. What we see, y'all heard about the port shutdown? Right.
Mm-hmm.
They shutting down all the ports, right? It's heavy because that's what it would be like if we just say we're not doing this no more. If we just walk away, America will lose billions of dollars in a day. Right. If they could do it, why can't we?
Right.
They could do it. They just did it. They shut down America, and they'll shut it down in a week. If we just say, you know what, we done. We're gonna do our own thing. We need more money. That's the same thing that Moses did. Mm-hmm. He said, I just want another day to worship the Lord. I want another day to worship the Lord. I want 3 days to worship the Lord. And Pharaoh said, no, la. And you know what they say? All right, no sweat. We out. The Lord gonna destroy this place. So if they could do that, then we could do it.
Damn right.
You know what I mean?
And if I could add on to that, what's even heavier, we 2 days into what you talking about with them protesting. Now Bank of America pretty much completely shut down. Like if you got an account with Bank of America, like you can't access none of your funds. So it's like it's matriculating. Like the whole Babylon is starting to fall.
And then you saw they unalived the boy from was it Hezbollah?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody got unalived over there. You know what I'm saying? That's the Valley of Jehoshaphat. The Lord is working with this place. Now,
if I could, missiles made its way through the Iron Dome.
The Iron Dome. 181 missiles got fired into Israel the other day. Right? Now we can see the Lord destabilizing this place. When we send them prayers up for the destruction of America, we pray that the Lord listening.
That's right.
We pray to the Lord listening. The Lord said your prayers is like this smoke coming up in the incense. And the Lord take your prayers and throw them back at the earth. Wham. And that's why we pray every day.
Right.
Hope that the Lord could take them prayers and destroy this place. We see it falling today. And like you said, once Bank of America is stable, whoever sell cars, they ain't gonna have no cars to sell. Mm-hmm. Whoever sell what's some other things? Anything that comes from overseas,
groceries, electronics,
lumber, anything that comes from overseas is getting
computer chips,
it's
PlayStation 5s, all that stuff y'all love.
It's all canceled. That's what the Lord doing right now in America. The mall is going to close. Everything is going to shut down in America. That's why we send these prayers up.
The white man understands money more than anything else. He don't understand our oppression, but he understands losing dollars. know what I'm saying? So that's gonna cut him more than anything. You know what I'm saying?
And if I could add, the whole reason that they striking is because Esau don't want to give them no more money. And they gonna say, you know what? We gonna strike. And Esau said, go ahead and strike. I'm gonna lose billions of dollars, but go ahead and strike.
Right.
All they want is $1 more.
Right.
They want another dollar. And Esau willing to lose billions because them Negroes said they want another $1.
Come on.
Before I pay your Negroes $1, I shake a whole east side of America.
Come on now.
That's crazy.
If the east side of America shook up, the whole America shook up. I just hope y'all know that, right?
The whole thing.
The Babylon is falling.
That's right.
Most high
To rise no more.
Most high crazy.
Falling.
From the East Coast to from Boston down to Houston.
Yeah.
Everything.
Toe up.
The whole Atlantic seaboard. And I think LA too, right?
Yeah.
And LA.
LA, they on automation. They independent. They good.
The whole Eastern seaboard.
The whole Eastern Seaboard down to the Gulf.
Yeah. So we send these prayers up for a reason. You know what I'm saying? All we do is keep the high holy days.
That's right.
That's all we got to do. All we got to do is the simple things. And they going to starve. They going to die. So like this,
Right. That's right.
Okay. Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Lord, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their season.
Just so we know, like the holy days, like the cold part about Esau is that he took our blueprint and tried to remix it. You understand me? Like you look at your calendar right now and you see in every season they got some wicked holiday in every season to where you can't even recover from one holiday when you got to start getting ready for the next one.
Right.
Yes, we about to see that this month, starting right now.
Right.
So Halloween, then as soon as you recover from Halloween, Thanksgiving, as soon as you recover from Thanksgiving, Christmas, as soon as you recover from Christmas, New Year, as soon as you recover from New Year's, Valentine's Day, as soon as you recover from Valentine's Day. This is how the devil that the Bible speaks of keeps us in a brain fog. You understand me? Of a spiritual brain fog, right. To where we don't even know what's up and down from down when the instructions are right here. It tells us that we're supposed to read it one more time.
Come on. Verse 4.
The last part,
which ye shall proclaim in their season.
We're supposed to proclaim these in their season. Go ahead.
If I could, every time you see Walmart bring out new merchandise for the season, that's how fast they change, brother.
They don't even the season. They don't even let the season change before they change the season at Walmart. Y'all know how that go. We gonna start seeing Easter candy in about 2 days. They ain't gonna wait no time. This all capitalism. They trying to get that money. You understand me? But we gotta make sure that we getting our what we putting our treasure in the kingdom.
That's right.
You understand me? And the only way to do that, and the absolute definite way to do that, is to be obedient to the Most High God and follow these commandments. Go ahead.
Verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
In the 14th day of the first month at even is the Lord's Passover.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Lord. 7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
Now we know the story of Passover. We know what that's about. Let our people go. That's when we was able to flee Egypt under the power of the Most High God as he destroyed the place where we were held captive. Now what is that? What's so important about that? Well, we're being held captive today in America. Right. And we got to make sure that we get our Passover. And the only way we're going to be able to do it is be as obedient as those brothers and sisters was at the time of the Passover. Right. We have to be obedient. And this is why we in these seasons, we make sure that we keep remembering these things. Because the more we remember it, the less chance we get to forget and fall for the same traps that our people fell for beforehand. You understand me? It's time for us to start falling into this obedience instead of falling into the wickedness.
Right.
And it can only be done by following the Most High God's law, statutes, commandments. Go ahead.
Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. You shall do no servile work therein. Verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord 7 days.
If I could, a holy convocation is a convocation is a gathering. Holy just means separate. That's what we have right now, a separate gathering. For everybody, it's for us.
Yeah, right.
Okay. And the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 9. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. Verse 11, And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord.
He ready. He ready.
And he shall wave the sheaf before the Lord, to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it.
So that's pretty much going over the Feast of First Fruits. You understand me? To where we have to give our best to the Most High God, our first to the Most High God. This is an act of showing appreciation to the Most High God for the things that He has done for us. You understand me? He said when He brings us into the land that He promised us, that we will give Him our first. He deserves that at the very least, right? He brought us out of captivity. See, we got to make sure that our minds ain't selfish like the devil wants to create this selfish brain mindset in our minds to where we don't want to give back to God. And giving back to God at the very least is being obedient to Him. At the very least. And the obedience follows up with giving your first fruits. And that's why in the Feast of the First Fruits, that's what we do. We make sure that we bring our first to the Most High God. We bring something and we offer up our best to the Most High God. Why? Because the Most High God deserves our best. Right. Because He does the best for us and He has the best promise for us if we stay obedient to Him. That is the patience and the faith of the saints. You understand? With that, I-M-A-D-I-M, which means to stand. The horn blast. You know, our next reader, Malachi. Come on. Horn blast. Malachi, Aban Yahweh, Aban Yashalam. Yahweh
I'm about to be mad.
You smell like green bean. All right, green bean, man. Come on.
The pants spilling me a little bit.
Huh?
The pants spilling me a little bit.
You been drinking up?
YAHANNA.
YAHANNA. Oh, man. You're a man now. Yeah. You're shy, which means to sit. $23 and 12. Or 12 to. Oh, you talking about 12 to 23.
23.
Yeah. We'll do 11.
12 to 23.
12 to 23.
We ain't gonna tell me it's 12. All right. You think it's 11?
Y'all get them before I get them. Short. Leo.
Keep it all right. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 12 in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K. Hanai Yapkum.
YAHANNA.
Hana Yapkum. Asa Imar.
Just read it as how it is. That's right.
Ath Ha Imar.
Mhm.
Kabash. Tamayam. Tamayam. Shanathwa. La'ila. La Yahweh. Verse 13. Wamanakath. Wamanakathwa. Shania. Shania Slakia. Asheranium. Salath. Bala Wala. Bashaman. Asha. La Yahweh. Rayak.
YAHANNA.
Nayachach. Wanasaka. Yayan. Rabba Yaith. Hahayan. Verse 14. Walacham. Wa Kwalya. Wa Karamal. La'a. Tha'akal. Tha'akalwa. Id Itazam. Hayamwam. Hazah. Id. Habaya. Wait. Habaya Akam. Ath. Korban. Allaha. Allahayakam. Kakwath. Iwalam. Ladarath. Yakam. Bakal. Mashabath Yakam. Verse 15. Wasaparatham. Lakam. Makarath. Hashabath. Mayawam. Habaya Akam. Ath. Imar. Hathanawapa. Shabai. Shabathwath. The Mayamath. The Ha Yayana. Verse 16. Idma Makarath. Hashabath. Hashabayath. The Saparwa. Kamasham. Yawam. Waha Kwarabatham. Manaka. Kadasha. La Yahweh. Verse 17. Mawa Shabath. Yakam. The Bayaawa. Lakam. Thanawapa. Shathyam. Shanya. Asheranium. Salah. The Haya Yana. Kamataza. The Apanya. The Apayana. The Apayana. Bakawarium. La Yahweh. Verse 18. Waha Korabtham. Isle. Halakam. Shaba'ith. Kabashium. The Mayam. Banya. Shana. Wapar. Ban. Bakor. Akkad. Wa'ayalam. Shanyam. Yahayawa. Ilah. La Yahweh. Wamanakatham. Wanasakyaham. Asha. Rayak. Layaka. La Yahweh. Verse 19. Wa Aisha Yatamu, Shayar, Izam, Akkad, Azayam, Akkad, Laka, Ta'ath, Washanya, Kabashiyam, Banya, Shana, Lazabak, Shalamyam. Verse 20. YAHANNA, Hakahan, Atham, Io, Lakam, Habakariam, Vanawapa, Lapanya, Yahweh, Io, Shanya, Kabashiam, Kodash, Yahayawa, La Yahweh, Lakahan. Verse 21. Korathiam, Koratham, Ba'itazam, Hayawam, Hazah, Makrawa, Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Kal, Mala'akath, Ibad, Ibadah, La'ah, Dashawa, Kakwath, Iwalam, Bakal, Mawashabath Yakam, Ladarath Yakam. English?
23.
Oh, it's like 23. Verse 22. Wabakwatazar, Wabakwatazarkam, Ath, Kwatazayar, Arataza, Kam, La'ah, Takala, Pa'ath, Shadaka, Bakwatazarka, Wulakwat, Kwatazar, Wakwatazarka, La'ah, Talakwat, La'anya, Wulagar, Ta'izab, Atham, Anya, Yahweh, Allah, Yakam. Verse 23. Wa'yadabar, Yahweh, All, Mashah, La'amar.
English. He just finished 23. So we're about to go 12 to 23 in English. You got the bilingual Bible up there?
Yeah. 23 and 12, right? This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 12. And ye shall offer that day when ye wave the sheaf and he lamb without blemish of the first year for a burnt offering to the Lord.
The Lord requires that you give an offering without blemish. That's the kind of respect that you got to have for the Most High God, giving something of yours that is practically perfect. Now, whether that's you giving up your firstling of your flock or you giving up the best of your time, you must be able to offer up the best to the Most High God. And you must be in the spirit of doing that. And thus we have the Feast of First Fruit that keeps us in the spirit in that season. We have something to remind us that this spirit is something that we must have in the children of Israel, in the nation of Israel. You understand? Keep reading.
And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour, mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Lord for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the fourth part of an hin.
Now, y'all know I would be amiss not to remind us that the Lord loves fried chicken. You understand me? He told us to mingle it in flour and then put it in oil. And then sacrifice it to the flame. Now, like it's only one thing that I know, that when you heat up that oil and you put it in the that's either we talking about fried chicken or chicken fried lamb, whatever.
Oh, we talking about
Chicken fried steak. It gonna work out.
Could be some gravy, some smothered chicken.
You know what I'm saying? A little bit of gravy on there. The Lord love it, and I love it too. It's a precept too, right there. It said the fourth part of hen
You know it's right.
The Most High God is a black man.
That's the thigh. The fourth part is the thigh. Ain't it?
Leg quarter, baby.
Leg quarter.
Yeah.
It's a nigga. All right. Can you read?
Hey, that's it right there.
And ye shall eat neither bread nor parched corn, nor green ears until the self same day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations, and in all your dwellings.
So that, like the takeaway from this is that these statutes are going to be held throughout our generations, and no matter where we dwell.
That's right.
That means that the Christian church has been leading us astray because they haven't been having us learn these things.
Good night.
The Bible has told, like Christianity is, it likes to lead us to believing that they have some type of commandments that they follow that supersede the commandments of the Most High God that are here right in front of our face right here. These are commandments that are so small that all you got to really do is just have a good time.
Right.
And remember the Lord while doing it. All you got to do is get a Lord something, get a Lord a little something, he going to give you something greater. But see, with Christianity, all we want to do is we want to take, and we don't never want to give. We want to do as thou wilt and live our best life, but we don't want to do what the Most High God says to do and live a life of righteousness. Go ahead.
So like you said, they want to have Diddy party.
Oh Lord.
Good night.
Wow.
That is insane.
The baby oil.
They want to go to Diddy party.
Yeah, hey. Y'all heard about him, right?
Be power about it.
Oh. Ooh-wee.
That's a mean.
That was heavy.
That was a little too heavy.
Let's just make sure we keeping these high holy days and convocations throughout our generations and throughout our dwellings, so that we can make ourselves holy unto the Most High God and holy in comparison to all the people in the earth. That's one thing that you can guarantee, that here in Israel, here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge under Commander YAHANNA, we're going to separate ourselves from others by doing what the Most High God says to do. I don't see anybody else celebrating the memorial blowing of the trumpets. I don't see it on my timeline. I don't know any Negroes or Hispanics or Native American Indians that are memorializing blowing of the trumpets today, but in the I.S.U.P.K.
Right.
We are going to be the watchmen, and we're gonna get into that a little bit later. We're gonna be the ones that light the way. We're gonna be the lighthouse in a land of darkness. In the time that we living in now, you're gonna need that light. I pray you understand.
Right.
Go ahead.
And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of wave of offering. 7 Sabbath shall be complete. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord.
The thing about the Most High God with the instructions that he gives is he's very specific. You don't have to do no guesswork. See, the Christian church, that's the problem with Christianity itself as well, because they like to make the instructions of the Lord so ambiguous. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we only got to follow a few commandments. The few commandments is love your brother. Like love is subjective. The love of God is different than the love that a Christian pastor does. We know that because the Christian pastor love involves the back office after the lights go off.
Good night.
With the little boys, yeah. And the choir director.
Good night.
That's the love that they do in a Christian church. The love of the deacon's wife, when the deacon at his day job.
He been a deacon.
Don't bring that back.
Putting that work in.
Good night. Go ahead.
Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2 tenth deals. They shall be of fine flour, and they shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offerings, even an offering made by fire of sweet savor unto the Lord.
Now, just so y'all know, an offering made by fire of sweet savor, that's that smell that you be smelling when you driving through the hood or during the summertime. That's that sweet savor that you smelling. You smell that brisket cooking a mile away when you driving through the hood. That's what the Lord want to smell on his high holy days. He want to smell that good savor, that cooking, them offerings given by fire, and not just the Walmart meat. No, he don't want the Walmart meat. He wants your best chicken. He wants your best lambs. He wants your best goats, your best rams, because that's gonna give you the best smell. They're gonna get that best taste. We know that because shit, that's what we do when we pick food out. Y'all don't go around picking fruit. It's called the Feast of First Fruits. When you go to the grocery store every day, you don't go and pick out the soft apple. You go through them apples and you pick the best apple you can find, the one without the dents, the one without the scrapes. Now, watermelon is different, but y'all know watermelon, you gotta have that yellow spot and you gotta have some of them scratches on there. You understand? But you gotta have the best of the best. And that's what the Lord requires of us. And not just of our offerings, but of our service. We got to remember that. This is the whole purpose of us having feast days and memorial days, so that we can remember the spirit of these things.
Right.
So we can remember to keep these things in the forefront of our brain when it comes to the Most High God and serving Him.
Right.
These just as important to the world as Valentine's Day is to remind the people that you got to love your spouse. Like, you don't have to have a reminder to love your spouse. You should love your spouse every day. You understand me? But the world thinks that you should love your spouse. But see, have a day to love your spouse. The problem with that is the Most High God put days in here for us to keep ourselves righteous, to remember our righteousness, to remind us of our righteousness.
Right.
But we choose not to follow those days. We want to follow the days that supply our flesh. It's time to start supplying our spirit, or else we're going to be like the people that's up under that iron dome, praying for some kind of savior.
Right.
Go ahead.
Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offerings.
Mm-hmm.
And the priests shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord. With the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to the Lord for the priest.
That sounds like a pretty good feast, man. I didn't heard about 3, 4, 5, 6 different type of animals. We talk about good lamb. They got the lamb. They got the goats, the this, the that. They everything cooking. They got the bread. They got the wine. That sounds like a party to me. And that's and see, again, this is just helping to remind us that we can have these things in righteousness. We don't have to be so orthodox in our walk with the Most High God that we don't have a good time. We're not able to eat. We're not able to feast. We're not able to enjoy ourselves. That's not what the Bible teaches.
Right.
Clearly, right here, we seeing that the Bible is giving us instructions on how to have a feast.
Right.
It's no different than your grandma telling you, "Hey, make sure you make that macaroni. Now you make sure you cook it in that oven, and you don't put too much milk in there. You like all that type of instruction right there that you get before Thanksgiving. It's the same type of instruction the Lord giving you to have a high holy day feast and a feast of righteousness, and want to remind you of your offerings, of your sacrifices, and of your obedience, and of your love of not only yourself, not only your brothers and the people around you, your family, but also the love of the Most High God." Go ahead.
And ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day, that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
So what we coming to find out is that the Most High God on His high holy days, He don't want nobody working. He don't want you to have to be thinking about work.
Right.
He don't want you to have to be feeling like I gotta do this so that I can make sure my kids got food in their mouth. The Lord really wants you to be able to relax. The Lord wants you to be able to enjoy and think about him and think about your family and think about the love of God and your brothers and your sisters. That's what the Lord is trying to line up for us. And he's had it lined up for us since Moses, since the Benin game. Like it's been there for us. All we got to do is just follow suit. We just got to learn. We got to listen. We got to listen and we got to learn and we got to be obedient. Go ahead.
And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field. When thou reapest, neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God.
Now, what y'all gotta take away from that is when the Lord say something and then he end off with "I am the Lord thy God," he really like beating his chest a little bit. He trying to let you know, like, hey, like if I want my kids to listen to me, I say, hey, go do this, go do that, because I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy. You gotta remind them who you are. So that you can understand that the instruction that I just gave you is an instruction that you need to follow. And what's the instruction that he just gave? He gave you instruction to feed the poor.
Right.
To make sure that you're not being a greedy bastard.
That's right.
And make sure that you got a little bit left over for the people that can't afford it themselves.
That's right.
So they don't have to go on strike to get it.
So they don't have. Come on, man. Come on, man. Go ahead.
What's so heavy about what you're saying is, like, on the back of the dollar, it's a nation that says, "In God we trust." If this nation really trusts in God, we wouldn't have to worry about no imports from nobody.
There it is.
You understand? Because in every city, in every neighborhood, in every barrio, in every ghetto, and even in the Edomites neighborhood, we'd have all the produce that we need. Because we have our own supply, and then we would have it for the passerbys, like you just had a nephew read in the scriptures. That's let you know that this nation is wicked. The reason why everybody dying of allergies and all this stuff is because they cutting down all the female trees and only planting male trees. So that way can't no tree bear no fruit around here. So now everybody around here dying of pollen. You know what I'm saying? Now not only we dying of pollen, we don't got nothing coming in from the coast.
So you telling me, wait a minute, let me get this straight. So you telling me that they trying to turn nature LGBTQ?
That's crazy.
Brother. It's just we just walking around in a Diddy party.
The trees can't even get it off. The trees can't get it off. They trying to promote.
They looking for the girl trees.
Ain't no girl trees. I can't even have kids.
Good night.
Like, this is the nation that we live in. We got to remind ourselves daily of why this nation should burn. We got to keep that on the forefront of our brain. We cannot fall in love with the world. Christ himself said it. What you got?
If I could add, what Tanzanite was saying was heavy because they put on $1 in God we trust. But we know God translates to power. And I think America really trusts in that power. They don't think about the God. They don't think about the God of Israel, the God that we serve. They got a different God. Their God is about power and money. You know what I'm saying?
Yakabad. We gotta watch what's going on behind you. You can't be too engulfed in your food that you don't see what's going on. The water. Go ahead. Them niggas climbing up on the truck.
And the Lord and the Lord spake unto Moses, saying,
That's it?
That's it, sir.
All right, Most High Christ.
Did he read 24 in Hebrew?
No, he went to 24.
No, he read 24 in Hebrew. Oh, no, he stopped.
He stopped at 20. All right, with that, Imajib, which means to stand. We'll get our next reader. Go ahead, Sean Apostles. Go ahead. Sean Apostles, we might go ahead and let you close it up.
Yo, your son. I tried to spare him, like, it's a lot.
Ashana Pash, Ban God, Ban Yashala.
Ashana Pash, Ban God, Ban Yashala.
Yahba Shim Yashabrakam.
Yahba Shim Yashabrakam.
One more time, sis.
Cutting up.
La Yashala.
La Yashala. All right, with that, Shabian was me to sit. You go ahead and close it out.
Where we at? 20.
24. 20. No, 20. Yeah, 24.
Just return and then 11 and another 11.
Nah, he go ahead and close it out because I don't see no more.
Let's see. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 24. The bar, all, bayan, yasha'ala, lamar, bakadash, hashabaya, ba'akad, la kadash, yahaya, lakam, sabawa, zakawan, tharawa'ah, makorash, kodash. Verse 25. Call Malath, Abaya, La'a, Ta'ashawa, Waha, Kwa Rabam, Asha, La Yahweh. Verse 26. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Masha, La Amar. Verse 27. Aka, Ba'ashawar, La Kadash, Hashabaya, Hazah, Yawam, Hakapayam, Hawa'a, Makwara, Kodash, Ha'aya, Lakam, Wa'anayathaham, Atha, Napathkayam, Kwaha, Waha, Kwa Batham, Asha, La Yahweh. Verse 28. Wakal, Malaka'a, La'a, Tha'ashawa, Ba'azam, Ha Yawam, Waza, Kaya, Haza, Kaya, Yawam, Kaparyam, Hawa'a, La Kapar, Al Yakam, La Panya, Yahweh, Halahayakam. Verse 29. Kaya, Kal, Napash, Ashar, La'a, Ta'aina, Ba'izam, Hayawam, Haza, Wa Nakarathya, Wa Nakara'atha, Ma'aim Yaha. Verse 30. Wakal Hanapat Slakia. Wakal Hanapash Ashar the Aisha call Mala'akan Ba'atazam Ha Yanawam Haza Waha
a ba'adathya, atha hanapash ha wa'a ma kwaraba I-ha. I'm ha. Verse 31. Call ma la'aka la'a fa I-shawa ka kwath I-walam la darath yakam bakal ma shabatha yakam. Verse 32. Shabawathan ha wa'a la kam wa anai wa na'ai nayatham atha napash yathakam bathashaiya la kadash ba irab ma irab Irab Thashabawam Shabathakam. Verse 33. Wayadabar Yahweh Al Masha La Amar. Verse 34. Dabar Al Banya La Yasha'ala Ya Amar La Amar Bakamasham I-Shara Yahweh La Kadash Hai Shaba Hai Ha Shaba Aya Haza Kakag Asha Asakawath 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 Hasakawath Salaki Hasakawath Shaba'ith Yum Yum La Yahweh. Verse 35. Ba Yawam Hara Ashawan Makwara'a Kodash Kal Mala'akath Abadya La'a Tha'aishawa.
Started at
24. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 24 in the English. Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the first day of the month, ye shall have a Sabbath, a memorial of the blowing of trumpets and holy convocation.
And here we are today.
Right.
Today marks that day that the Bible is speaking of right now, the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets.
Right.
We're going to get into the importance of that as soon as we wrap this up. Can you read?
Right. Verse 25. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Verse 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 27, also on the 10th day of the 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement.
And that's coming up. Can you read?
It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. Mm-hmm. Verse 28, and ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is the day of atonement, and make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
Now we know the Day of Atonement. We know the spirit that we're supposed to have in the Day of Atonement. The Day of Atonement is when we neglect some necessities that our body needs, so that we can show the Most High God that we are disciplined and we are obedient to the Most High God. And it is also so we can afflict ourselves and make a atonement for not only us but the nation itself.
That's right.
You understand? So we atone for the sins of the entire nations on the Day of Atonement by afflicting our souls.
That's right.
And neglecting our flesh of things our flesh would need. What are those things? Water, food. You understand me? Snacks. Those things that your body craves all the time, you neglect that.
Gum.
Gum. You understand me? The things that you can't help but have. You understand me? You neglect that in honor of the Most High God and in atonement of the sins of the nation. See, the nation of Israel is not a self-serving, selfish nation.
That's right.
Everything we do is for one another. Everything we celebrate, everything we uphold, everything we keep is so that we can hold each other in high regard, in high standard.
Right.
Because goes to the commandment that Christians loves the most is love thy brother like you love yourself. You can't love your brother like you love yourself if you're not willing to do stuff like atone and afflict yourself for your brother.
That's right.
That's real love right there. To sacrifice for one another. That's real love.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Verse 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people.
This is how highly the Most High God regards this. You feel me? Like, if you ain't willing to sacrifice for your own people, then get out of here. What are you here for?
That's right.
That's how strongly the Most High God feels about the connection that we should have towards one another. Not only just when it's time to be fun, but also when it's time to sacrifice. And if we willing to sacrifice for one another some of the things that our bodies need the most, then we be able to tackle any demon that comes to us as a nation. That's the type of stuff that builds brotherhood, that builds bonds that cannot be broken.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And if I could, sir, what this shows too is that we're different from everybody else, brother. Mm-hmm. A whole nation of N-words, S-words, and savages, brother, that come together and will deny themselves, brother, for one another, for their God that nobody has seen. You see what I'm saying? That makes us different, brother. And that's the whole point of this thing called the Bible, brother. It's for us to show the nation of people, of the other nations in the earth, that we're different from them. We're better than them, because when our scriptures say for us to fast, we fast. When our scriptures tell us to celebrate, that's when we celebrate. You understand? When our scriptures tell us to rest, we rest, right? We have rules, we have order, and we're going to keep this order and these rules forever when it's our turn again. Salakia.
Go ahead.
Verse 30. And verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work, it shall be a statute forever throughout
Go back to 30.
Salakia. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 30. And whosoever so it be that doeth any work on that that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Salakia.
When you try to put your own personal gain before the affliction of your soul to your people, to your brothers, the Most High God gonna see to it that that everything you trying to build up is destroyed.
Right.
That's what that means. If you think that I'm gonna go over here and I'm going instead of afflicting my soul on the Day of Atonement, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to make myself richer.
Right.
I'm gonna make sure my employees keep working. I'm gonna do everything that I can to keep this money coming in. You hate your brothers. You hate your sisters.
Good night.
The whole Day of Atonement is for us to make sure that we are not only afflicting our souls, but afflicting our souls together.
Right.
As a family. And that goes, there's no respect in person in obedience. That goes from the poor man to the rich man.
Right.
In the nation of Israel. We all supposed to do this as a family. This is what connects us. This is what keeps us close.
Right.
because we can go. It's like in Esau's army, they are like you in Esau's army, and you run into these brothers that feel like they closer to each other than they own blood brothers is. You know why? Because they feel like if when they go through that type of of pain, they go through that type of event, that now that it makes them closer. Well, there's a little bit of truth to that, because see, the Most High God's been telling us to do it since the days of Leviticus. He told us that we're going to be afflicted with one another, and that's going to make us a band of brothers.
That's right.
That's going to make us Semper Fi.
Ooh-wee.
That's going to make us hoorah.
Come on now.
That's gonna bring us. That's gonna make us wanna take the bullet for one another.
Good night.
Why? Because we've been through hell and back with one another. That is true brotherhood, and that's what we teach here in I.S.U.P.K. under command of YAHANNA and by the instruction of the Most High God.
That's right. Go ahead. Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
There it is. Keep going.
Verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your soul in the 9th day of the month at eve. Even from evening unto evening shall ye celebrate your Sabbath. Verse 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 34, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day in the 7th month shall be the feast of tabernacles, for the 7 days unto the Lord.
You got one more, right? 35.
I think I read.
You read 35.
I don't think so. You stopped me at 36.
All right. Go back to the Hebrew.
Okay. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 35. But Yawam ha-ra'ashawan ma-kwa'ash Kodash call Malakath Abadya La'a Tha'ashawa. Verse 36. Shaba'ath Yam Yam Tha'kwawa Ya Abawa Asha La Yahweh Ba Yawam Ha Shamayam Makrowa Kodash Ya Haya Salaki Ya Lakam Wa Ha Rabath Rabatham Asha La Yahweh A Tazarath Ha Wa'a Call Ma La Akath Abadya La'a Tha'ishawa. Verse 36. Salaki, verse 37. Hala Ma Wa'adya Yahweh Ashar Tha'kwawa Awa Atha Ma Kwawa Aya Kodash La Ha Kora Yab Asha La Yahweh Ila Wa Manacha Zabak Wa Nasakaya Dabar Yawam Ba Wa Mawa Ba Ya Wa Wamwa. Verse 38. Ma Laba Sa Ba Tha Sa Shabbathath Yahweh Ma Walab Ma Tha Nawath Yakam Ma La'abad Call Nadar Yakam ma la abad, call na da bawafyakum, ashar, fa nawam, la hayawa, salakia, la Yahweh. Verse 39, Aka, Bakash, Ashar, Ashiar, Yanawam, La Kadash, Ha Shabayaya, Bas Asapaka, Ath, Tha Ba Wa'ath, Ha Arataza, Tha Kagawa, Atha, Kagag, Yahweh, Saba'ith, Yayam, Ba Yawam, Arashawan, Sabathawan, Wabayawam, Hashamayayan, Sabathawan. Verse 40, Walakwa Kathium, Lakam, Bayawam, Ha-Rashawan, Paraya, Itazah, Haidar, Kapath, Thamarayam, Wa-Ainab, Itazab, Ba'ath, Wa-Ibaraya, Nakal, Washamakathium, La Panya, Yahweh, Ha La Yakam, Shaba'ith, Yam. Verse 41. Ka'atham, Tha'awa, Thawam, Kagag, La Yahweh, Saba'ith, Shaba'ith, Yam, Basana, Kakwath, Ilawam, La Darathayakam, Ba Kadash, Ha Sabayaya, Tha Kagawa, Athawa. Verse 42, Ba Sakawath, Tha Sabawa, Sha Ba'ith, Yam, Kal Ha Zakarak, Ba Lashala, Wa Sabawa, Ba Sakath. Verse 34, La Ma'ain, Yada Wada, Rathayakam, Kaya, Basawakath, Hawasabathaya, Hawasabathya, Atha, Banya, Yasha'ala, Ba Aswatazaya, Aya, Afaham, Awatham, Ma Arataza, Ma Zarayam, Ma Tazariam, Naya, Yahweh, Yakam. Verse 44, Wayadabar, Masha'ath, Ma'idya, Yahweh, Al Banya Yasha'ala.
I know y'all over there, y'all partaking in the feast, but we almost out of here, man. We almost out of here, man. Just make sure y'all stay with me mentally. I know that jerk chicken is kicking right now. Kicking jerk chicken. Shout out to Officer Roy.
There you go. Get that brother a hand.
We doing that for the Lord.
My Nikium.
Oh, that's the Kanai recipe? Oh, there it is. There it
The
is.
Benjamite
Precepts.
Real talk.
Go ahead.
Khan. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 35. On the first day ye shall be in holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 36. 7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day ye shall be in holy convocation unto you. And ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. Verse 37, these are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering, a meat offering, a sacrifice, and drink offerings, everything upon this day. Verse 38, upon his day, Salakia. Verse 38, beside the Sabbaths of the Lord, and besides your gifts, and besides all your vows, and besides all your freewill offerings, which ye shall give unto the Lord. Verse 39, also on the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the first of the land, Salakia, in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. Verse 40, and ye shall take you on the first day of the boughs of goodly trees, branches of palm trees, and the boughs of thick trees, and the hollows of the brook, and ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days.
Now, like, hold up. Like, we've been reading a whole lot about, all I'm reading is come together under the Lord, barbecue, give gifts, give thanks to the Most High God, be brothers. Like, it's like, this is what we do as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans all the time.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Make vows.
This is our culture. This is how we bond. This is how we come together. A Black, Hispanic, and Native American family is going to forever come together on food.
Real talk.
Forever. That is something that the Lord has put in our spirit. This is how we know we are these people in the book.
Right.
Because no matter if we in wickedness or righteousness, we doing what the Lord has told us to do. And it's just, it's transcendent.
You got some water?
Like, no matter what we do, we gonna always come back to righteousness. All we got to do is make sure that we doing everything that we need to do in the right spirit, remembering the things that we need to remember, forgiving the people that we need to forgive, and uplifting our brothers and our sisters as we would uplift ourselves.
That's right.
Showing love to our brothers and sisters as we would show love to ourselves. Showing obedience to the Most High God like we would expect it from our children. That's what we supposed to be doing. Keep reading.
Verse 41. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year, and it shall be a statute forever in your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Verse 42. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths.
The problem with what we living at today in America, in this wicked Babylonish, Egypt, hellish condition that we living in, is that most of us living in booths right now.
That's right.
We in here in the hood, deep in the hood. You understand me? We don't get these mansions that the devil, that the Bible speaks of. Like, it's hard for us to get on home ownership. We got to go through governmental programs just to get a house.
Come on, man.
We can't even secure a good down payment on a house without having somebody's help.
If I could, that's because white man's the devil.
That's
right. Real talk. Good point.
Excellent point.
Real talk.
There's only one. There can only be one. The white man is the
real talk.
That is the ultimate
Highland
trump card.
Real talk. Highland.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
Keep going. We got some more.
Turn on the con. Verse 42, and ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths. Verse 43. That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths, when I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Verse 44. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
These are the feasts of the Lord, everybody. Give them a hand clap. What we need to do is we got to make sure that we are teaching this, like the Bible says, throughout our generations and throughout our dwellings. Wherever we go, however many kids we have, we pass this down like a family heirloom. This is our tradition. This is our culture. We must pass it down. We must have our children do the same things that we do so that their children can do it and their children can do it. And, soon enough, Lord allow, he going to get us out of this hell.
That's right. We can dwell in booths.
We can dwell in booths, and then we can turn a booth to a mansion. That's really where we want to go. We ready for the kingdom.
Real talk.
I know you are. I know I am. The only way we're going to get to that is if we start obeying the Most High God, and it starts with these least commandments.
Right.
The least commandment to have a good time with your brothers and sisters.
Real talk.
That's the least you can do.
Real talk.
Don't be the least in the kingdom.
Good night.
With that, we're going to go ahead and we're going to talk a little bit more about the importance of blowing of the trumpets and the memorial itself that we're here with today. Yeah, you got a hold of that. You have to figure that out. Hey, somebody come get a brother a cup real quick. Y'all can borrow somebody.
There's a black cup at the end of the bar. A black cup at the end of the bar.
Give him a cup real quick. We got a hole in one of these cups over here.
There's a black cup at the end of that bar.
That's all cool. Whatever cup will do right now.
Right.
All right. So somebody give me Ezekiel 33. Bayan, you got it? Oh, you got a cup in here. We got somebody with a Bible in their hand.
You ain't talking to the troopers.
Anybody?
Now you ain't talking to troopers or officers, are you?
I mean, shit. I don't know. Do troopers and officers read Bibles? Huh? Oh, well, Razan? I don't want Razan to read. I want somebody else to read. Razan read already. He got something else for me. He already know what he got. I got it ready for him. He got about 2 more verses before we get there. You got it, Sawaya? Go ahead. Yeah, you need a verse. Ezekiel 33.
Good time.
You know where we at? No. Or not? Nah, you know where we at? Huh? Damn, passing up Ezekiel 33, my damn self.
What you looking for? They never celebrated. What you looking for? They ain't celebrated.
No, Ezekiel 33. Go ahead. Start at Ezekiel 33. Go ahead. Let's build some context.
33 and 1.
Yeah, we can start there.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 1. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying.
Now, this is the word of the Lord coming unto Ezekiel. Ezekiel the prophet, one of the renowned prophets of the Bible, one of the
high-ranking prophet.
High-ranking prophet. You understand me? This is one of the brothers where if he says something, you need to listen to what he's saying. Let's hear what he got to say about the importance of these trumpets. Now, go ahead, read.
Verse 2, Son of man.
Son of man, meaning, hey, brother, listen up. Go ahead.
Speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land,
You got to turn it down on that little booth.
if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman.
They can turn it on.
Verse 3, if when he seeth the sword
Now I need to turn it back.
come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people. He blow the trumpet.
And he do what?
He blow the trumpet
And he does what after that?
and warn the people.
And warn the people. Now look, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the trumpet and its purpose was as vital as your alarm clock is if you're a working man and woman.
I told you.
It is as vital as your fire alarm if you have a domicile. It is as vital as ambulance alarms when you got a loved one that's hurt.
Right.
The trumpet is to be trumped to warn the people, to wake the people up, to get the people's attention, to wake the people up and get you at attention. Because once you hit them trumpets, it's time for us to pay attention because something is about to happen. Read.
If I could
Go
add,
ahead, go ahead.
it's heavy because the Most High said, I'm gonna bring a man to be the watchman for when I bring a sword to the land. And when I bring a sword to the land, he's gonna blow the trumpet, which make it so heavy because the Lord is telling you, I got somebody in place to warn you when I'm gonna make a visit.
Right.
That's what we for.
Right.
That's what you see the priests and prophets for. They want to warn you when the Lord about to visit.
That's right.
That's your job as a priest and prophet of the Lord. You here to warn the brothers or the Son of Man when the Lord is coming. So like,
all right, that's good. Keep reading.
Verse 4. Then whosoever heareth sound of the trumpet and take it not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood be upon his own head.
Come on now. Wait a minute.
That's crazy.
Well, nah. Just think about what you just heard. Think about what Officer Knock just said about how important it was. It was so important that the Lord cared about us so much that he's going to send somebody to come enact vengeance on our behalf. But before it happens, he's going to have somebody warn us that it's about to happen so that we can do what we need to do, right? And then read it one more time.
Verse 4. Then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and take it not warning.
If you hear that trumpet alarm and you ain't paying attention, you focused on Instagram, you focused on Facebook, you focused on trying to be trying to shine out here in Babylon. You focused on trying to what else these niggas be focused on nowadays?
anything.
Every goddamn thing.
Politics.
Focus on a BBL and focus on
Rap beefs.
and rap beefs and who the both for.
Good night.
When you don't take heed to the warning, what's gonna happen?
If the sword come and take him away,
If the sword come and wipe you out, what?
his blood shall be upon his own head.
Then that's your fault, nigga. That's your fault. Because the Lord put people in place to warn you of these things. You supposed to pay attention to these people because they're gonna save your life. They're gonna make sure that you and your family get out scot-free. But if you ain't paying attention, that's your own fault. That's your own dumbass fault. That's what the Bible says.
If I could add,
Go ahead.
briefly, in Ezekiel it says you should warn the people that the Most High is coming. If you don't warn them, then the blood is on your hands.
Right.
But if you do warn them and they don't take heed, then the blood is on their hands. And that's what the Most High is saying right now. It's like pressing the snooze button on when danger coming. Danger's coming and you keep hitting the snooze button, or we keep hitting the snooze button.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you're like, oh, I gotta get to work. You know what I'm saying? And you doing 90 and the 25 trying to get to work because you're rushing. You know what I'm saying? The Most High gave you ample time. You gave yourself ample time to get to work, to get to where you need to be. But keep hitting that snooze button and you're gonna have to rush, or you're just not gonna make it.
Look, if I could, real quick, and then you on the freeway and you driving 90 miles an hour on the freeway, and then what happened? You get in an accident and you're dead.
I appreciate the
Whose
demonstration.
fault is it that you dead?
I appreciate the demonstration.
One thing could have happened to save your life. You could have not pressed that snooze button and listened to your alarm clock.
Ooh-wee.
Now read that next verse, and the next verse gonna tell you that. Read the next verse.
Verse 5. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning.
Oh, man.
His blood shall be upon him. But he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul.
He that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. When you listen to those warnings that you are given by the Most High God himself through his prophets, through his watchmen, you will be saved. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. If any time it was in the world today to listen and to take heed to some alarms, now would be the time. Like y'all turn on the news right now. You turn on CNN, C-SPAN, what's the other one? MSNBC. You turn them on right now, and all you gonna hear is about the evils that's happening in the World War III that's on the brink, and all these different things that we've been warning you about since 1969.
Right. Real talk.
Like, come on, man.
Real talk.
But you know what?
Stop tapping the snooze button.
And if I could, it's so heavy because every time they start to play like this, it's an election going on. And they keep America asleep because you're thinking about who Kamala Harris' dad is.
Yeah.
You're thinking about who's shooting Donald Trump today, or they from Iran or Russia or whatever the case may be. And we can't even see that they just shot 180 missiles at Israel.
You worried about how many bottles of baby oil that Diddy got in his back closet. Just make sure y'all not so engulfed in all of the snoozing that you miss your call.
Shout out to SZA.
Yeah, shout out to that's a jammer. I think we got a little bit more. Yeah. Go and read verse 6.
Verse 6. But if the watchmen see the sword come and blow not the trumpet,
What you was talking about?
and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from
Say it like that.
and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand.
This is why in I.S.U.P.K. and the Commander Junior Hunter, we don't take no breaks. We got no days off.
Right. 7 days a week.
24/7. You can pick up that phone. You can hit the damn QR code and get in a chat room. Like we technological. That's what.
Yeah, we tech savvy.
Yeah, it sounds good. we about as technological as your bank is.
Ooh,
as soon as AI pop up, like, do you need any help? Like we got that in I.S.U.P.K.
Real talk.
We got that. Sisters hitting us up talking about, man, I need a pair of clothes for work tomorrow, man. We make 2 phone calls and got this sister something to wear.
Right. The next week.
For her appointment and days to come.
If I could, his brothers with no power in South Carolina. They on this 5th, 6th day with no power.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? They pick up the phone and they got everything they need.
Come on now.
They got everything they need.
Generator.
Louisiana, generator, you name it. Louisiana, what's some states? North Carolina, Tennessee. They pick up the phone, they got what they need. Because they've seen who the watchmen are and they know who to call.
There it is. Go ahead, keep reading.
Verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me.
Keep reading.
Verse 8. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die. If thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
The last one.
Verse 9. Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul.
So bottom line is that, and that right there, when we just read those last few verses right there, that's instruction to you brothers over here on the right-hand side. Y'all got to make sure that y'all are doing everything y'all can to warn the people. That's our job. And we are the trumpet blowers. We are the ones that stand. It said, well, how does scripture go to as a trumpet?
Oh yeah, well it's a couple of them, but if you don't tell them that they
I'm talking about the goddamn
Cry loud,
cry
spare
loud.
not.
spare not. Damn it!
Lift up
Cry
thy
loud, spare not. Lift up thy voice as a trumpet. That is what our job is.
If I could add though,
Go ahead.
you know what? The wickedness is so alluring.
Mm-hmm.
It's so beautiful. Anytime you see a demon is the best thing that you've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you want the most. A demon is whatever is the most attractive to you. And then you got men telling you to stop doing it. Don't be attracted to that demon. And you hate him. You hate the brother telling you not to be attracted to the demon. And that's the problem. So when we blow the trumpet and tell you it's time to get away from this demon or this attraction, then you got a problem with us. That's why you see us on the corner telling you to stop smoking weed, stop dealing with hoes. But when that time comes, you think we the problem. Y'all the people that don't like the white man. Oh, can I say that? Y'all the people that don't like the oppressor. Y'all the people that don't like us on the corner. When really, this called showing you love.
Right.
We just showing you love. We want to see you survive.
Right.
If I could, because we don't take on the image, you see what I'm saying, of looking good. There's nothing on the of our outer appearance says, let's come and talk to these people. You see what I'm saying? And not to mention, we hear all the time, well, your delivery is just bad. You understand what I'm saying? But when you got people rapping about drill music, that's okay. You understand what I'm saying? P. Diddy is okay the way he looks. Take that.
He got good delivery.
You see what I'm saying? His delivery's great. You see what I'm saying? But because we tell you the truth, right? You make us an enemy. We your enemy, right? It's like you, sir.
Right. That's heavy in that we're gonna experience that as trumpet blowers. We're gonna see that. We're gonna continue seeing it. And what's gonna happen is the blood ain't gonna be required of our hand.
Real time.
The blood is gonna be on their own head.
And if I could add, most people get it confused. When they say the last Trump, they feel like, oh, Trump about to get in office. Last Trump.
Real time.
No,
that's not it.
We blow the trumpet as an exercise. The moment you're blowing the trumpet is an exercise.
Right.
But you're going to hear the last Trump one day.
Yeah.
And when that Trump comes, you better pray you don't hit that snooze button on that day.
You know what I'm saying?
You get what I'm saying? Like, that better be the day you like, I can't hit this button. You better be working out the day before that.
Nah, look, I'm gonna do you one better. Stop hitting the snooze button, period.
Real time.
Just stop hitting the snooze button. How about you practice on stop not hitting snooze? The more you practice, look, I do one better for everybody in the damn room. Just take the snooze off your alarm. Stay awoke. Take the snooze off your alarm. If your alarm go off and you miss your alarm, then you just miss everything and you just feel the pain of it. And maybe that will make you more awake to when you hear that alarm, it's time to go. It ain't time to go when you feel like going. It's time to go when you hit alarm. That's when it's time to get off your behind.
If I could add real quick, just the snooze button gives you about 8 minutes more to sleep. Five minutes more to sleep. And what happens is your body goes back into a sleep, right? But you don't go into sleep. So what happens is you wind up being more tired when you hit the snooze button.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? So just real quick, that's just let y'all know the snooze button is against you.
The snooze button is a demon.
All right.
Think of that, not only physically and not only tangibly, but spiritually as well. That snooze button, there's that Instagram, there's distracting you from the spirit of God, but it's time for you to hear it. That thing that when it's time for you to listen to what the prophets and the priests is telling you, and that thing that pop up and be like, hey, that person that called your phone. That's the snooze button. That's your snooze button. Stop giving the snooze life. Ignore the snooze and listen to the alarm. The alarm is going to save your life.
That's the trumpet.
That's the trumpet. That's the job of the trumpet. Now let's see another instance of this trumpet. Somebody give me Joshua 6. We're gonna start at verse. Let's just start at verse 4. We're gonna get straight to it. It's almost that time. Matter of fact, Start at verse 4. Joshua 6 and 4.
It's the book of Joshua, chapter 6, verse 4.
Uh-huh.
And 7 priests shall bear before the ark 7 trumpets of ram's horns. And the 7th day ye shall compass the city 7 times, and the priests shall blow with the trumpets.
Now, the blowing of the trumpets also can mean that it's time to go to war. It don't always mean that it's time to warn you of incoming danger. It also could mean it's time to rally up and do what the Most High God tells us to do when it's time to attack. And this is what Joshua was going through. Now, their attack is not throwing hands at this point. And we about to read it. Can you read?
Verse 5. It shall come to pass that when they make a long blast with the ram's horn, and when ye hear the sound of the trumpet, all the people shall shout with a great shout, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat, and the people shall ascend upon every man straight before him.
The Most High God gave us some instructions that a man who has no faith would never follow.
Right.
Good night.
Right. That's exactly.
A man without faith would hear those instructions and be like, man, what is he talking about?
Sound crazy.
This shit sound crazy. You gotta, okay, so when we read the Bible, you gotta think about this, and then you gotta also kind of, okay, how does that look today? How does that sound today? Like, the Lord has given us instructions that a man in the world may think that a man without faith may think like, man, ain't no way not eating shrimp is gonna stop us.
Right.
It's gonna stop the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's exactly what they say too.
Ain't no way that Christ died and we supposed to just stop eating pork chops and that's gonna save us.
Right.
That don't even sound right.
Right.
Think about the men without faith in Joshua 6 that had that same thought. Them niggas probably gonna get their head cut off after it's all over.
If I could,
Go ahead.
He told them, the man of the Lord said, go to this city, walk around the city and don't say nothing. Don't do nothing, just walk around the city 7 times, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then the 7th time, y'all gonna blow the shofar, this right here. And you see how the young brother start crying? Just like he started crying, the wall's gonna fall. And they like, what?
That was 7 days of it though.
Yeah. 7 days. Walk around one day, walk around another day. On the 7th day, the wall just going to fall. And they like, what? And they did it. And when they did it, they won the war. They won the battle. But it takes for him to be obedient. It takes for us to be obedient. To know what time it is.
Come on now.
So like, go ahead, you got it.
And the Lord said that you gonna blow the trumpet and the wall's gonna fall down and then you gonna fall on your enemies.
Ooh-wee.
Right.
Straight. The one that's standing right there. Go get him.
Every man straight before.
Right.
First nigga you see, take him out.
Right. Yeah.
That's what the Lord instructed it. He said it before it even happened. He's telling you this is what needs to be done. This is what's gonna happen. What a conclusion.
This is the walls of Jericho. This is the story of the walls of Jericho.
A great city.
Hold on. Let me get straight to it. Go to verse go to
13.
16.
It's the book of Joshua, chapter 6, verse 16. And it came to pass at the 7th time, when the priest blew the trumpets, Joshua said unto the people, shout, for the Lord hath given you the city. Verse 17, and the city shall be accursed, even it and all that are therein. To the Lord, only Rahab the harlot shall live, she and all that are within, with her in the house.
And if I could, Rahab was the sister that said she was a heathen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? And she was like, yo, I got y'all. Y'all could come here. I got y'all. I'm going to show y'all where they at. Rahab was a Rahab, she rolled for the men of the Lord.
That's right.
So the Lord said, I'm gonna destroy the whole city except for this sister or this woman that helped us out. He kept his promise. Go ahead.
Go to verse 20. Go to verse 20.
It's the book of Joshua, chapter 6, verse 20. So the people shouted, and the priest blew the trumpet, and it came to pass when the people heard the sound of the trumpet, and the people shouted with a great shout, that the wall fell down flat, so that the people went up into the city, every man straight before him, and they took the city.
Thus saith the Lord, thus it happens.
Good night.
Now, we got to have that same kind of faith that they had at the wall of Jericho. And when it's time to blow the trumpets, we do what the Lord tell us to do. This is the importance of the trumpet. This is why we memorialize the blowing of the trumpet right here. Because of these stories that line us up. Now, go, young man. Go ahead.
The woman, the Rahab, she followed the man that told her to do that, right?
Uh-huh.
And these brothers was following the man that told them to do that. Mm-hmm. And then those men were following a greater man. Everybody was following orders. And that's how this happened. That's how this came together so perfectly. If I could, so you got it.
You got the mic. Now go ahead and read that Joel.
3-1.
2:81. You got it? Go ahead. 2 verse. Start at verse 1.
This is the book of
Read. Yeah, it's on. You gotta be loud.
This is the book of Joel 2.
Hold up.
Turn it this way. No. Turn it like this. Turn it like this.
Talk to the top. Yeah,
there you go.
This is the book of Joel.
There it is.
2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion.
Blow ye the trumpet in Zion. Can you read?
And sound an alarm in my holy mountain.
Mm-hmm.
If I could, this is the Lord telling you that a mountain is a government, right? This is the Lord telling you that Zion is his government.
Right.
It's his land, it's his people, and it's a government that he's going to develop. Right? So he's saying, blow the trumpet in my holy mountain. Go ahead.
Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
It says, let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, and for it is nigh at hand. That means we damn near here. It's time. Can you read?
Verse 2. A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains. A great people and a strong, there hath not been ever the like.
If I could, so the Lord is saying right now, blow the trumpets in my city, in my mountain, where my men are, and then when that day come, we're going to take over the earth. And they ain't never seen nobody like these people.
Right.
They ain't never going to see nobody like these people.
Right.
They never heard of no niggas like this. The Lord is telling you that when that trumpet blows, the earth is going to tremble. It's going to be darkness moving on the earth. They ain't never seen niggas like you. And they will never see niggas like you before. After that. Salaki.
Go ahead. Keep going.
There hath not ever been the like, neither shall be any more of it, even to the years of many generations.
Keep reading.
Verse 3. A fire devoured before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them is a desolate wilderness. Here, and nothing shall escape them.
Last one.
Verse 4. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as the horsemen, so shall they run. Verse 5.
Okay, that's it.
If I could, like when you see horses run, they never deviate. These men running, they don't break ranks. They're not turning backwards. They're not going to the side. They following orders, just like horses do. Right? What happened? Just think of these men moving. Think of us marching and or going through a cadence. You don't see nobody turning around. You don't see nobody breaking rank. You don't see these men. No. Damn, you don't see no cowardice in these men at all.
Good night.
You don't see that at all. That's the day the Lord gonna blow the trumpet and the earth is gonna tremble because y'all or we are moving on the earth.
Right.
Go ahead, what you got?
Good night.
And again, the importance of this trumpet is not just to warn us, not just to let us know that it's time for us to attack, but also to let the world tremble.
Right.
Like the trumpet, it is very vital in the nation of Israel. Because with this warning, like you gotta imagine, we dealing with a nation with 12 different tribes, and each tribe got its own army. The trumpet is how we signal to one another that this needs to be done. We need to move in forward rank. We need to do, like we are army, and we have to just like in today's time, the army has walkie-talkies. You feel me? But back then, they didn't have walkie-talkies. They had to have something that where everybody hears this thing, that everybody knows what this thing means. And we had the trumpet. And the trumpet's job was to let us know certain things, whether it be move forward, move backward, stand down, attack, warn the people, or warn of upcoming danger to our people, or warn of the end of the world. All of those things, the trumpet was important for. And that's why we memorialize the trumpet on this day. Now go to this is gonna be the last one, and we're gonna wrap it up. Go to Revelations 8 and 6. And we're gonna just show how that trumpet that we read in Joel, it goes full circle, straight back to Revelations, where we're gonna be talking about it here. And it's talking about the same exact thing. This is gonna be a quick one. You go ahead and hit that one real quick. He got it right there.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 8, verse 6. And the seven angels which had the seven trumpets prepared themselves to sound.
Now, to make a long story short, all these angels sounded their trumpet, and every time they sounded the trumpet, it marked impending doom on the earth.
Right.
Thus saith the Lord, because of what the people and the wicked people of the earth have done to not only the Most High God, but his children.
Right.
What we need to do, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, is we need to make sure that we on the right hand of the right side of the whooping stick.
That's right.
And the only way we're gonna be on the right side of the whooping stick is we stand with the people, the man who's doing the whooping.
That's right.
And we hear them alarms that's telling us that it's time to go ahead and stand behind the whooping man.
That's right.
Because if you ain't standing, if you stand in the wrong spot, you're gonna get swiped by that belt.
Good night.
I don't want y'all to get swiped by the belt. I don't want me to get swiped by the belt. And that's why in the I.S.U.P.K and the Commander General YAHANNA, we honor and observe the memorial of the blowing of the trumpets. With that,
If I could, one last thing.
go ahead.
One last thing. Just remember before we leave that the Most High said that ye are the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are the kingdom of heaven. The kingdom of heaven is you. So treat yourself and your brothers as if they are the kingdom of heaven, and you'll be there.
That's right.
Most High Christ.
We'll all get it.
Most High Christ. With that, I.M.A.D.I.M, which means to stand. Got it. You ready for the Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, that's how we're gonna do. For the wrap up, for sure. We gotta do
A horn.
Yeah, we gotta do wine one more time.
One horn.
Yeah, horn. Yeah,
Then the wine.
Yeah. Of course.
And then the
That's crazy.
I know you. I like that.
Always you out there. Every time I come in.
I'm about to blow that motherfucker.
Like Shala.
YAHANNA. All right. We need to salute the Torah first. We're gonna go ahead and salute the Torah real quick.
I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it.
Say what? Yeah, right. Yeah, how about Shimi Al-Shabrak? Yeah.
Yeah, how about Shimei Shabrak? Yeah.
Malaki. Come handle the what you call it? Yakaba, double time, man. We need them. Come on.
Yo, Rum, go ahead. You go ahead, Rum. Go ahead, Rum. Everybody, go ahead.
How about Shimei Shabrak? Yeah. Show me how about Shimei Shabrak? Yeah.
How about Shimei Shabrak? Yeah.
Shh.
How about Shimei Shabrak? Yeah. Y'all about Shimei Shabrak? Yeah. Y'all about Shimei Shabrak? Yeah.
How about Shimei Shabrak? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all about Shimei Shabrak? Yeah. Y'all about Shimei Shabrak? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How about Shimei Shabrak? Yeah.
Sound great. Sound great.
Y'all about Shimei Shabrak? Yeah.
No sound great.
There you go. Yeah. Now reach out. Reach out.
Sound great. Trey, you know how to do it. Don't start that. Stupid ass dance.
My baby do the same thing.
Come on, Mello.
There you go.
Good job, Mello. Yeah. Almost.
There you go.
He been studying. He watching everybody. The big and smart.
Yeah.
Good job, E. Good job, bro.
This nigga.
See, he tough right here.
That boy finna take off. Boy finna take off.
That's a running son.
Mm-hmm. He got a salute.
Let's go. Hey, GB, we just gonna send the Lord's Prayer, man.
Yeah.
Send the Lord's Prayer.
That's what we always do.
Most High Christ. We gonna send the Lord's Prayer.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, when you come up, when you come back, you will just pass it to me, and I'll let you salute. You hear me?
Yeah, he talking about yeah.
When you come back, you just pass it to me, and I'll let you salute.
No sense. All right, we're gonna do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and the English. Amayim Wapanyaha Kodam Sar, which means to turn and face the east. We are going to do the Lord's Prayer first in the Hebrew.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwathka. Laba'ah. Ratzaka. Hayah. Aisha. Baratza. Kawah. Hayah. Bashamayim. Nathalanau. Akam. Kal. Yawah. Wasalaknau. Kawaknau. Kasalaknau. Kawaknau. Wala'ah. Babi'ayinau. Manasayawan. Abo. Hoshainau. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Lakah. Amalakwa. Wa'ala. Watapara. Nawalamyam. Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Give us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. All right, so which means to face forward. Yashagim to the sisters. Had the sisters sit down. All right, we'll do one courtesy salute to the men of Israel. Amayim Shabbat. Amayim. Barak. Yahya Matah. Sar. Face the sisters. Sisters. Amayim, which means to stand. We're going to do one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel. Amayim Shabbat. Amayim. Barak. Yahya Matah. Dismissed.